okay. Everything is going to be fine. We've practiced this dozens of times, and now it's time for the real thing. That's all. No pressure. No problem. Everything is going to be... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this!
Dude, will you calm down already? It's just a review.
Just a review? Just a review?! This is a huge starting point for us entering the Brony analysis community, and you want me to calm down because it's just a review?
I see what you did there.
I'm serious.
Oh, come on, MP. We're gonna be just fine.
But what if we fail? This is new territory for us. We've never done anything like this before. What if we look like idiots?
Then we'll look like idiots together. And besides, who cares if we fail the first time? Or the second time? Or the third time? Or the fourth time? Or the... Okay. I'll tell you what, let's do one more practice and then we'll do the real thing. Deal?
All right, deal. You want to start us off?
No problem. So we begin this episode with Starlight Glimmer looking for Twilight, who apparently has taken Starlight as her pupil and as her new roommate? Wow, I knew Twilight was going to teach Starlight about friendship, but I didn't think she would actually ask Starlight to move in with her.
Why not? Twilight herself said that all those rooms in the castle made it feel empty. And given that Starlight is her new pupil, it makes a certain amount of sense.
But doesn't it seem a bit rushed? Last season, she traveled back in time to get revenge on Twilight and her friends, and now they're living together? I mean, I know she got redemption, but this seems a little forced.
Not at all, actually. Think about it. A lot of master-apprentice relationships are created this way. In old days, the apprentices would live with their mentors so that A, they would have a place to stay, and B, certain aspects and behaviors would rub off on them, while at the same time, the masters would benefit from easy access to their pupils and services that they can provide in exchange for their teachings. It's a symbiotic relationship. And plus, Twilight has mastered an important aspect of friendship: how to forgive. And hopefully that can rub off on Starlight as well.
Oh, these are just the A's. After this, I move on to the B's.
Don't you dare.
What do you mean?
Whether it's Batman or Nicolas Cage, don't you dare! That joke is way overplayed.
Fine. Anyway, while Twilight is trying to plan a friendship lesson for Starlight, the rest of her friends are planning a trip to the Crystal Empire for Cadence and Shining Armor's baby's christening, which can be explained by an ancient, future-telling Grecian vase. Okay. Turns out the christening is a ceremony that not only inducts a newborn baby into the Crystal Empire, but it also helps strengthen the crystal heart so it can safeguard the Empire from an unknown threat. And, coincidentally, Starlight's first friendship lesson resides there in the form of her old friend, Sunburst, which gives her a sense of...
We could also go to Griffinstone. Making friends with a griffin is a challenge all by itself. Or we could tag along with the CMCs the next time they try to help a pony who can't figure out why they're special.
utter terror, which actually makes sense. Any negative experience can cause mild to serious consequences in a person's life, and trying to gain closure from said experience can be a scary feeling. Although, I don't know if I can entirely apply that to Starlight, who, because her friend received his cutie mark and moved away...
You blamed cutie marks and stripped a whole village of theirs, and when Twilight and the others stopped you, you went back in time and almost destroyed Equestria.
And thank you, Spike. Nothing like a friend moving away would warrant what she's done. It's like you're getting rejected from art school, and then from there you start World War II.
Wow. Really, Steele?
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're right. I can't. To be perfectly honest, this has got to be one of the weakest motivations in the whole series. From a friend leaving you, to creating a pseudo-Marxist cult, to meddling with time and space itself, those are some serious leaps. I mean, if Starlight had a pretty crappy fillyhood and Sunburst was her only thing that kept her going, that would make a lot more sense. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So the big question here is, what closure does Starlight have to gain from seeing Sunburst?
I don't know, but let's move on. The group arrives in the Crystal Empire and meets up with Shining Armor, who is exhausted from taking care of his newborn filly. This is the face of parenthood, kids! You have been warned. Anyway, since Twilight can't help Starlight and Shining Armor at the same time, she sends Starlight and Spike off to meet with Sunburst, while the rest go help Shining Armor and Cadence with the new foal. And from here on in is exactly what you expect from Twilight's story. We have a baby alicorn with crazy magical powers. And let's be honest, that's the most interesting aspect of their story. For me, however, I'm more interested to see what comes from Starlight's story, where after years apart from each other, she and Sunburst finally reunites.
I know, right? I mean, reuniting with someone that you haven't seen in years and who you considered to be your only friend you ever had. The amount of emotion from that would be staggering. But in this case, instead of reconnecting, it seems they both have something to hide. And that is what makes their story so good. Normally I cringe at the whole liar revealed story because the payoff is always the same. Hero lies, hero tries to cover up lie, hero gets caught, hero redeems themselves in the end. But here, it's different. It's a double liar revealed, which means the question isn't when will they get caught, it's now who will crack first.
Well, even though Starlight's story arc is interesting, we must address the baby alicorn in the room.
Ah, yes. Introducing Princess Flurryheart, a natural-born alicorn of destiny like Celestia and Luna.
The birth of an alicorn is something Equestria has never seen.
Okay, that's surprising. So there has never been an actual alicorn birth.
I guess not. So they have to show that they're worthy to become an alicorn, showing that great rulers are made by their actions and not by their class. Wow, that's a solid way to present a good lesson. Well done, DHX.
Agreed.
But now Twilight and friends are presented with a new obstacle when they find that the baby alicorn is really overpowered.
Don't you dare.
Oh, come on, MP. They softballed this one to us.
No! That meme has been done to death as well.
All right. So the crystalling is about to begin. Shining Armor has barely completed the preparations, and the baby alicorn, whose power is over 9,000,
Dang it, Steel!
is about to be shown to the whole Empire. Everything seems to be going to plan until they make Flurryheart cry. Lesson of the day, don't make the overpowered baby cry. So, due to the Flurryheart scream, the crystal heart is shattered into pieces, putting the Empire in danger of being frozen over. So, while Celestia and Luna are fighting off the storm clouds...
Whoa, hold up. Celestia and Luna are actually taking action?
Yeah, I guess so. So, anyways, while Celestia and Luna are fighting off the storm clouds, Twilight and the rest try to find the spell to repair the crystal heart. And true to form, they find the exact spell they need, so now they can...
It's a good thing, too. Without this, I don't know what we'd do.
Did she just...
Yep. And in 3, 2, 1... Curse you, Murphy!
Moving on. So after the baby torches the spell, we have Twilight and Cadence struggling to remember the spell while Shining Armor and the others evacuate the Empire. During which, Starlight offhandedly mentions that Sunburst is a great wizard and is asked to bring him back to hell.
And it is at this point that Starlight and Sunburst are at the climax of their arc. Steel, I swear to Luna, I will scrap you if you say what I think you're going to say.
Fine, but I'm still gonna think about it.
That's it, I'm wrapping this up. Anyway, both Starlight and Sunburst admit their baggage to each other. We find out that Sunburst is more of an academic than a wizard, but thanks to him, the heart is fixed, the Empire is saved, and the baby alicorn is no longer overpowered.
Wait, MP! You're forgetting a crucial detail here.
Really? What's that?
Now presenting Starburst! Unexplainably shippy.
I hate you so much right now.
It had to be done.
No, it really didn't.
You're just mad you didn't make the joke yourself.
Shut up.
So anyway, was this episode good? It was okay. I had a fun time watching Shining Armor stressing out from being a first-time father, and I enjoyed Starlight gaining closure from her past. But for me, that was about it. For a season premiere, the story was predictable, there was no further characterization for the original main cast, and the baby alicorn was an adorable but overpowered MacGuffin for the plots.
Yeah, as far as season premieres go, this one ranks pretty low on my scale. Like some other episodes, I got the feeling that they had just taken 2 episode ideas and crammed them together. This resulted in over half the story being something that I would rather just skip over entirely. Don't get me wrong, the scenes between Starlight and Sunburst were great, but the rest of the episode brought it down substantially. I guess you could say I give Starburst a yay and the rest of the episode a nay.
Wow, didn't think you were capable of a sense of humor.
You're not the only punster in town, buddy.
Right. Until then, folks, he's Master Point.
And he's Steelhorn. Take care, every pony.
And cut!
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't know? We actually started recording during your big freak out in the beginning.
Steelhorn!
Okay, MP, before you scrap me, there's one thing you need to know. Squish, squish.
Squish, squish? What do you mean, squish, squish? Oh, for Luna's sake, Steel!